Hi, this video will show you how to print on a pocket t-shirt. Now for this one, I'm going to be printing above the pocket. So the pocket will be down here. Sometimes people will ask you to print on the pocket, and we can do that as well, but that's a different technique, and we'll make a different video about that. This is a test print on an old shirt, and I've flashed it so I won't get ink on my hands. Now, to print on a pocket, you want a piece of wood like this. You can see I've had this for many years. I've used it for a long time, but all it is a little piece of 1/8" masonite, I guess it's called. And what I want to do is put that right over the print, which will elevate the print surface above the pocket so the pocket won't interfere with my squeegee. So the hardest part is lining this wood block up perfectly with the print. You can try and eyeball it through the mesh and stick your hand under there and try and move it into position, but here's a way to get it straight the first time so that you can spend your time printing instead of fooling around. So now that I've done a test print, I know exactly where the print's going to fall, right here. And I will take a piece of tape. I'll try and keep my shadow out of here. I'm just going to eyeball where I want that pocket to go. Put that tape down. Then I'm going to take a marker and just mark the center. And I'll probably go ahead and mark the sides of the print as well to make sure I got that center. I'm just eyeballing everything. There's no reason to measure it unless you really want to. And then, now that I know exactly where I want my wood to line up, I'll take an X-Acto knife, line this up carefully, and just cut my shirt like that. So now I have a perfectly straight line, and I'll just take a pair of scissors and get rid of that print. Now I know exactly where I want my wood to line up, and I'll do that now. I'll put the piece of wood right there, right in the center, lined up straight. And I'll tape it down. As you can see, I'm using an old palette because I don't want to mess up a new palette using a tape and X-Acto knives and whatnot. Now I know that when I line my shirt up on this block of wood square to the pocket, it's going to print exactly the way I want. So let me take the rest of it down here. Now we're ready to print. And now I've loaded a shirt onto my palette, and I made a fake pocket out of paper so you can sort of see what I'm doing here. I'm feeling through the fabric for this wood block. You can sort of see that you can make an outline of it with your fingernail and get this pocket positioned exactly straight against the bottom of this and centered perfectly on there. And now I know when I put my print down, the pocket will be out of my way because this elevates the fabric, and the print will fall exactly where I want it. So we'll go ahead and do one. You can see I'm using this screen for more than one graphic. But I'll just put down some ink there, and as you can see, that's exactly where I want it to be, above my pocket. And now I can go ahead and run my whole job, knowing that each one will come out exactly the same. That's the way I do it, and I hope your next project goes well.